everyone. Welcome to ENbreezEN, the daily current affairs program by Team Enlight. In today's session, we'll be looking into four topics. The first one is the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. Second is DIPAM. Second is Shahastra Seema Bill or SSB. The final topic is NATO. Coming to the first topic, it is the Speaker Legislative Assembly. The topic came in news in the 8th October, The Hindu, whereby the Speaker of West Bengal Legislative Assembly approached the Supreme Court for clarification with respect to disqualification of a legislative member. So, in this context, we'll be looking into what is the Speaker's role in a legislative assembly or what makes him the powerful person in a legislative assembly. So, in Constitution under Article 178 and subsequent Articles 79, 80, 81, etc., the Legislative Assembly Speaker's role and powers are mentioned. The Speaker of a Legislative Assembly is actually a member of the Legislative Assembly who is elected from amongst them itself. And as per the 10th schedule, anti-defection law, the Speaker is a person who decides upon the disqualification of member as per 10th schedule. And the Speaker does not have a vote in the first instance and has only got a casting vote. And with respect to money bill, he or she decides whether it ought to be a money bill or not. So these are the major powers of a legislative assembly speaker, and he or she can also be removed in office from office after giving 14 days prior notice by a resolution passed by majority of all the then members of the House. So this topic is important both for prelims and main points of view. For prelims point of view, you need to look into the role or the powers of a legislative assembly speaker or a legislative council chairperson. You need to understand how they can be removed, means the majority criteria you need to understand, and you also need to compare it with Speaker Lok Sabha. From mains point of view, you need the role of Speaker with respect to 10 schedule can be asked in mains. So this is the first topic. Now coming to the second topic, it's respect to DIPAM, Department of Investment and Public Asset Management. The concept of Department of Investment came up in 1999, where earlier it was known as the Department of Disinvestment. This topic came in news as a result of SEBI insisting upon open offers in the BPCL disbursement issue, wherein DIPAM has asked for evaluation. So, in this topic, prelims point of view, this topic need to be analyzed. We need to see, we can see that DIPAM comes under Ministry of Finance. It directly comes under Ministry of Finance, and the major objective of DIPAM is with respect to central public sector enterprises ownership or asset management and efficient management, and also with respect to sale of central public sector enterprises equity distribution. So four major areas are in which DIPAM focuses upon. It is strategic disinvestment, minority stake sales, asset monetization, and capital restructuring. This asset monetization and strategic disinvestment, both these topics are in news. Hope all my friends will look into this topic for prelims point of view and for mains point of view about asset monetization, especially as a result of Air India disinvestment and other public sector enterprises like BSNL's asset monetization in focus. This topic is important. Also look into what is a greenfield and brownfield entity. So this is the second topic, DIPAM. Now coming to the third topic, it's Sashastra Seema Bal or SSB. It's part of the Central Armed Police Force, CAPF, one among the seven in CAPF. And the major mandate of SSB is protection of Indo-Nepal border. So this topic came in news recently when both India and Nepal decided for conducting joint patrol for controlling transborder crime. In this context, you need to remember India and Nepal have got an open border where members from both citizens of both nations can travel without a visa or a passport. Since it's an open border, the trans-border crimes has or is very prevalent in this area, especially human trafficking, drug trafficking, and arms and ammunition trafficking are some of the major issues that Indo and Nepal border is seeing. In this context, we can understand that we can see that Shasastra Seema Bell is engaged in managing the Indo-Nepal border. This organization came into being in 1963. As seen in all other CAPF, this too is controlled by Ministry of Home Affairs. So in this context, you can, for Plum's point of view, you can see which all states in India has got border with Nepal, and Nepal Himalayas in Nepal, you can consider means understand better upon Nepal Himalaya too. And important rivers that originate in Nepal and flow to in India can also be analyzed. So this is the fourth topic, Shasastra Seema Bell. Prelims point of view, CAPF can be asked. Main point of view, GS3 paper, internal security, role of CAPF in actively controlling internal security challenges can be asked. So that was the third topic. Now coming to the final topic, it is NATO. So NATO is a intergovernmental military alliance. Remember, it's a military alliance. It's a 30-member organization presently. Last one being Macedonia that has been accepted as a member in 2020. So out of these 30 member states, 28 are from Europe itself. Two, which is the USA and the Canada, are in the North America. So the headquarters of NATO is in Brussels, Belgium, and it acts as a collective security, means an act of intrusion against one member will be seen as an intrusion against all other members or the entire NATO. So if you hurt a single country which is part of NATO, all other countries which are part of NATO will come to protect these nations. So this topic came in news today as a result of NATO expelling 8 Russian members. Russia is not a member of NATO, but it is standing as an observer in NATO. So this is the fourth topic. Hope you all will be having. We will be seeing you tomorrow. Good night.